AITA for calling my stepsister a murderer after she kept calling abortion murder. I, 23F, am pro-choice. My older stepsister, Jane, 29F, is very pro-life and often refers to abortion as murder. She's married to John, 32M, who is also quite religious and against abortion. Jane and John follow very strict Christian values and are vocal about it. My parents, dad and stepmom, who raised me since I was 4, are pro-choice when it comes to cases of rape, incest, and the life of the mother, as well as supporting DNCS for non-abortive purposes. On Sunday, yesterday, we were having a family brunch after we had gone to church. My parents and I are Presbyterian, and Jane and John are Baptist, when the topic of abortion came up because Jane and John's pastor brought it up. Jane started her usual speech about how abortion is murder and how anyone who supports it is going against Christian values. I've heard this countless times, and I usually try to stay out of it to keep the peace, as do my parents. This time, though, she specifically called me out, saying I'm a disgrace to our family and to God because of my pro-choice views. She went on and on about how I'm not living according to Christian values and how disappointed she is in me, revealing I had to have an abortion in high school. I had a uterine fistula removed via DNC when I was 17, saying I should repent for my sin. I was tired of her holier-than-thou attitude and the constant judgment, but revealing my medical history to her husband was the last straw for me. So, in the heat of the moment, I snapped and said, "At least I'm not a murderer by your standard, but you are," referring to the fact that Jane had an abortion in college, which she had confided in me a few years ago when she was drunk. Jane's face went white, and John looked shocked. He had no idea about the abortion. Jane stormed out of the room, and John followed, demanding answers. Now, the whole family is upset with me for exposing Jane's secret and causing a huge rift in their marriage. Jane is furious and won't speak to me. My parents are disappointed, and John is devastated. I feel bad for how things turned out, but I'm also angry that Jane keeps shaming me for my beliefs when she hasn't been honest about her past and was acting like a huge hypocrite. AITA? Thank you everyone who subscribed me and liked my videos.